Hey, how's it going? It's Hrvoje with another GB video review of a new release. There have been a lot of delays and changes of dates for releases for obvious reasons, but now slowly but surely all of that is, in the past, behind us. Although still, my recommendation is to keep following our webpage and especially all of our social media accounts where you can find the most up-to-date information. You can always send your questions. Thank you for all the support and for being true fans even when times were a little bit tougher. But again, now we are back with a review of this sweet shoe. If you remember, I think I spoke already several times on how much of a fan I am of Russell Westbrook and his entire shoe line, especially the Why Not 02s and now the Why Not 03s, which we can see here. And the shoe that I'm holding here is, although it looks very similar to the Why Not 03s here, it's the One Take B model budget shoe for Russell Westbrook. And personally, I'm really happy that Westbrook received this recognition where he is getting his team budget B model shoe, which not all players have. So obviously this is a great sign of respect and of popularity for Russell Westbrook and of the overall quality of his shoe line. So before we get into all the details, I already mentioned, and you can really see how similar the shoes look, their silhouettes. Obviously, different colors, but some similar details. And if you look at the midsole here and the side, very similar. There's even one small upgrade that I like here, and that is that the traction is moving to the side of the shoe, which will help your movements, your quick cuts. So a nice little upgrade. Obviously, there are some details missing that we have on the flagship model. There's no buckle here, no strap. So that's a difference. And some people even prefer it without the strap. I mean, obviously it provides additional stability or sense of security for your foot. But even though the One Take doesn't have it, it still fits great. And that's something that I really loved about the shoe when I was trying it on earlier. It just fits so naturally. You put it on and you just adjust the shoelaces to the way you want them, and bam, they're ready to go. I mean, this is something that is not the case with all the shoes. There are some great shoes that still require some breaking in. These ones do not. So again, a great plus for them. And since I mentioned shoelaces, they're even, a nice detail where they're somewhat premium. They're not something that will wear and tear over time. So another great plus for the shoe. Again, the differences are that some parts of the Why Not 03 have leather or finer materials on the upper, but still here we have this nice mesh that looks durable. And by all accounts, I think that overall the shoe might even be really good for outdoor courts, but we'll get into that a bit later too. Another thing that I want to point out, that we also have all the important and necessary details that you want to see. We have Russell Westbrook's logo here. We have the Air Jordan logo. It says Zoom here. Obviously the same. It's not the exact same kind of Air Zoom in the forefoot under the front part of your foot. Supposedly, when I was reading the tech specifications online, here with the One Take, we just have an older version of the Zoom Air. But as far as I can tell, there's really not a great difference where you would, have a worse experience when wearing the shoe. So again, a nice plus. And yeah, even the soles of the shoe and the traction pattern looks very similar, but just here we can see on this is the 03, Why Not 03, we can see where the zoom is. Here it is in the same spot, but it is not, highlighted in the same way, and this break in the middle is a bit different, but overall very similar looking. And again, as I said, the the traction, it looks good. I didn't have the chance to try it out on an outside court, but I think that it might be a great solution for outdoor basketball, especially with summer coming. A lot of us are going to be playing outdoors. You know, this is a great price shoe. Probably the best part of it, that it has a really great price. And you know, if you're looking for a second shoe or a shoe that you're going to be taking outdoors on street courts, this is something that I would definitely recommend and go with, and that I will probably personally go with as well. A lot of great colorways are announced, and as I said at the beginning, we cannot confirm exact dates, but again, as always, stay tuned, keep up with all our updates and news. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, bye.